Working harder is not a flex anymore. When has it ever made sense that being more busy, being a lot more exhausted, being in the gym for fucking 2 to 3 hours a day at a time, and I'm the last one leaving, I'm doing 2 workouts a day while you're only doing 1. Oh, I'm in the gym for 2 hours a day while you're only gym for 30 minutes. When has that ever been a flex? Like, really think about that. It's the same concept as people working a basic 9 to 5 job saying that, oh yeah, I work 12 hours a day, or like the physical labor jobs, I work 12 hours a day. I'm gonna make it better than you. I'm gonna get rich better than you. While entrepreneurs are looking at them laughing that only work an hour or 2 a day and are making quadruple more money. It's the same exact concept that you have to take in for yourself, especially when it comes to fitness, right? 90% of people that come to me that are stuck, they've been in the same cycle for years, they cannot get progress in the gym, their mindset sucks. It's because they think that you have to be in the gym every single day. I have to be the hardest worker. I have to be in the gym for 2 hours a day. When it's the total opposite. Working harder and being busy all throughout the day with everything is not a flex anymore. When it comes to the gym, you only need to work out for only 3 to 4 days a week at max. And I'm telling you this because the first couple years of me lifting, like, did I get progress? Yes, because newbie gains is a real thing, right? But at the end of the day, I was like stuck for years. Like, I wasn't really growing as much as I should have been, especially for being someone new and having newbie gains, right? But as soon as I learned that being really busy, having the multiple workouts throughout the day, being burnt out, going to the gym for so long, every single day was not a flex. And I dropped my ego and said, okay, let me try working smarter, implementing the right system, because that's the real flex, is systems. Let me cut back a little bit. Now, I'm only going 4 days a week, strength training 4 days a week. I still do 2 workouts a day, but it's because my second one is running, but that's a whole other topic. But overall, now that I'm putting in a lot less hours and I'm working smarter, I've been getting to my goals a lot faster. That's the same way you have to think about for your life. Not just with the gym and fitness, but just everything in general. You being busy throughout the day, you staying busy, you working these super long hours thinking that you're gonna become rich. It's not a smart way to do things, and it's not a flex. It's also the same thing on why or how people say like, oh, I'm only getting 3 hours of sleep and I got more time in the day. Meanwhile, you're sleeping for 8 hours. I'm ahead of you. No, you're not. In fact, your brain isn't even processing things the way it should be. You're not thinking the way you should be because you're getting less sleep. It's not a flex. You need to learn that the real flex when it comes to this shit is working smarter and having systems. Systems is the ultimate flex. Stop thinking that you being busy throughout the day is going to get you towards your progress. Because trust me, there's a thing where you could be putting all these hours in throughout the day, working longer and harder than everyone else, but you're doing the wrong thing. And that's the case for 90% of y'all. You need to learn how to drop your ego, learn systems, and work smarter, not harder. And this is the same exact concept we hear about like bodybuilders trying to give advice to naturals, right? And I made a video about this and I think it's going viral right now, but listen, so we've all probably experienced the bodybuilder guy coming up to us at the gym talking about, yo, you got to shock the muscle. You got to be in the gym for 2 hours a day, 4 to 5 sets per exercise. I do 2 workouts a day. And what happens is, because this is talked about and this happens so much within the fitness industry and the gym in general, right? It creates this illusion. I want you to imagine there's a line right here, right? It creates this illusion to where on the left side of things, it's like, okay, if I want to get my dream physique, if I want to get in shape, if I want to drop down in fat, finally get confidence in the mindset I want, I have to be 100% gym. I have to work super hard. I got to be in the gym. I have to make the gym my life, okay? Then there's the other side of things to where the people who have stuff going on outside the gym, whether it's family, kids, if you just want a social life, if you want to be able to go out to eat still, drink, do whatever you want in your terms of balance. On the right side of things, people think that it has to be one or the other. And 90% of the time, people think that when you get into the gym, it has to be, your whole life has to be about the gym. And this is where the whole concept of this video comes into play too as well. It's about working smarter and not harder, because this is the main thing I try to teach to people now, is that you can have both. I'm in the best shape of my life. I have fixed all the bad habits that were killing my mindset, my discipline, my drive, my motivation, all that in the past. Meanwhile, I have the best social life I've ever had. I'm at the run clubs. I'm having conversations with people. I'm a lot more social. I'm not so, all gym isolation anymore at all. I'm able to eat whatever I want, go out and live life, just experience life, because I've learned this concept. You guys have to stop thinking that being busy and being in the gym 24/7 is going to lead to more success in life, and just the overall concept of this in general, because it's not like that, and it shouldn't be for you. It's the same thing when we think about how bodybuilders tell us that we have to be in the gym for so long every single day, and then that's what creates that illusion. Stop thinking like that. learn systems, and your life will fucking change.